Okay, how to opt out of the 2021 child tax credit, or rather the advanced payments of the child tax credit for 2021. I'm going to throw some screenshots up on the screen for you to follow along. If you're going through the unenrollment process while watching this video, please feel welcome to just simply hit pause and go through each of these steps on your own time. Take your time. Don't be frustrated. If you don't have one of these accounts open already, you're going to need either your passport or your driver's license handy. So go ahead and hit pause, grab those out of your wallet or your purse and have them handy because you'll need them for this process. So, okay, go to your cell phone or go to your laptop or your computer, open up any browser of your preference and jump onto Google and type in how to opt out of the child tax credit. Or if you want, go down to the description of this video, click the link there. That will take you directly to the IRS website where it says Child Tax Credit Update Portal. Go ahead and scroll down a little bit further where it says Manage Advanced Payments, and you're going to want to go ahead and click on that. And then scroll down a little bit. Like I said, if you don't already have an IRS website username and password or one of these ID.me username and passwords, you're going to have to create one, and that's what I'm going to explain here in a minute. If you've already got your username and password, this is a very easy process, straightforward, and you're probably not watching this video if you already have this logging capability. So for those of you, most of you watching this video, like me, that didn't have one of these username and passwords already, you're going to have to create one. So click that ID.me create an account button down below. And then as you can see here, you want to confirm your email address. Your username will be your email address. They'll send you an email for you to verify. And then within that email, it will give you two different options. You can copy that 6-digit code, jump back to your web browser and type that in, or you could just simply click that blue box where it says confirm your email. You got either two options. Pretty straightforward. Same thing here. When you're verifying your cell phone, much like I'm sure you've done before, opening up investment accounts or opening up other things, they're going to text you a 6-digit code to verify your cell phone number. Pretty straightforward. And actually, quite frankly, a lot of this stuff is pretty straightforward. Here's where it gets a little bit wonky, a little bit weird though, because now you have to upload a picture of either your driver's license, your passport, or your passport card. And you would think this would be very easy because all you have to do is hold up your driver's license, snap a picture of it, and then it uploads it and does it from there. But my driver's license has holograms on it, and in addition to the holograms, the actual picture of my face on my driver's license is not a 4K image. It's not the most crisp image. So I ran into a significant amount of difficulty trying to take a picture of my driver's license without the holograms being seen and without the image being unfocused, with it trying to be as focused as possible. Very, very, very frustrating. So I moved around, I changed positions, I changed lightings, I went into different rooms. This is actually what took the longest amount of time, and it was so frustrating that I actually got timed out from trying to create this account. And then once I kind of got logged back in, it was just also super frustrating because there were so many people that were trying to unenroll at the exact same time. Because today, July 15th, as I'm filming this video, this is the very first of 6 advanced payments. So if you are watching this video after today, which most of you probably are, then hopefully you won't get timed out. There won't be any delay. There won't be any issues there. But I then had to be in a queue to wait to get back online into their system. Super frustrating. So anyway, then once that is over, you then have to take a video selfie of yourself. Now this video selfie, I would assume, is a pretty good crisp image, and they're going to compare that video selfie to your driver's license picture. So this is also another frustrating thing because if your driver's license picture is fuzzy to begin with, the ID.me AI software is probably going to have a difficult time comparing these two images. That's just my assumption. I don't have a deep technology background, but that's what my assumption was as I was going through this process, and the system wasn't allowing me to verify my identity because that says that my information wasn't matching up. So that was frustrating. So if that's happening to you, I'm sorry. Just take your time, be patient, and just keep trying to find that right image with the right amount of focus in there. Because for me, it was super frustrating. Anyway, Then once you have all of that information, you'll have to verify your information, which I'm assuming is being verified against my driver's license that I just uploaded, which if you recently have moved and you have an old address on your driver's license and a new address where you are now, holy moly, I can only imagine what type of issues you're going to be going through. So just keep in mind of that as well, but you're going to want to verify your identity. And then just a little bit of proof of how long this took me. I started this process at 10:30 in the morning, and I didn't get my verification email back until around lunchtime, until around noon. So an hour and a half for something that really should have just been maybe 10 or 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes at most. It took an hour and a half, so that was extremely frustrating. So like I said, take your time, be patient. Anyway, once ID.me verifies your information, you'll get a picture like this, and then you'll be kicked back to the IRS website and onto your child tax credit update portal. And once you get to this point, it's pretty much all downhill from here. It's very, very easy. You'll scroll down to see that you're currently enrolled, and then you'll scroll down a little bit further to unroll. One point to note, though, once you confirm that you are unenrolling from these advance payments, you cannot enroll back in again. It's one and done. So you either stay on the path of receiving each of these 6 payments monthly starting July 15th and then moving forward monthly for the next 6 months. You either maintain receiving those payments or you opt out and you unenroll completely entirely. You cannot opt back in 2 or 3 months later if you change your mind. So it's one and done. So make sure that you know that you want to unenroll before you even start this process. All right, congratulations on unenrolling. I hope it was a smooth process for you. It was very frustrating for me. Hope it took you way less time than it took me. If you have a little bit more time, here's a brief amount of history about the child tax credit. First of all, it's normally only a $2,000 child tax credit per child. But in March of 2021, the government passed legislation that enhanced that child tax credit specifically for 2021. And if your child is under the age of 6, then you're going to get $3,600 per child. And if your child is aged between 6 and 17, you're going to get $3,000 per child. Again, that's compared to the normal $2,000 child tax credit. So that's a little bit of the history of the different ages of your kids and how much you should expect to get per kid. And what the government is essentially doing is they're using your 2020 tax return, which should have been the one that you just completed earlier this year, and they're looking at your AGI and they're looking at how many children you have, and they're adding up what amount of child tax credit they suspect you'll be eligible for 2021. And then they're taking half of that tax credit and they're dividing it out between 6 equal payments, which started today, July 15th, and will continue every single month for the next 6 months. So you're getting half your child tax credit now in these advanced payments, and then you're getting the other half when you go ahead and file your tax return. The full credit is available to eligible households with adjusted gross incomes of $150,000 if you're married filing jointly, and $75,000 if you are an individual filing your taxes as an individual. And then the enhanced credit phases out for married couples filing jointly at $170,000. And if you are an individual earning an AGI of $95,000, that's your phase out limit there for the enhanced amount. I'll go ahead and link an article to CNBC also in the description of this video as well, just to give you a little bit more context if you wanted to read up more about it and why the government did this enhanced child tax credit. And, it's totally up to you if you want to keep receiving these payments. More power to you. I'm sure there's all sorts of different opinions and different, reasons why people would want to keep being opt-in because you want this tax credit now. You want to use the money. You want to invest the money. You want to pay down debt with the money. Completely up to you. Personally speaking, for my wife and I We're very blessed. We don't need this money, and we really don't have any intentions of investing it or have anything to do with it. So we just wanted to keep it clean, keep it simple. I actually woke up this morning, was not expecting to receive it, and I saw it. So I immediately started the process to opt out when I had a little bit of time earlier this morning after getting a few things done. So completely up to you if you want to keep receiving these payments or not. Hey, I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. I've got some other videos that are tax related, investment related, retirement related on the channel. So if you have a little bit of time, would love to invite you to check out the channel. So thanks so much for your time. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next one.